Gimbel, our substance abuse expert, is here to talk about what that teenager drank in the moments before his death. Thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, God, this is such a horrible thing
It's terrible.
to see. You know, it happened in Maryland a few years ago in Washington County, where a 15-year-old drank some energy drinks and died. And that's the issue. You really can die when you use too much caffeine and diet supplements that increase your heart rate to where you die, like this young man did. It's just a horrible, horrible thing.
Let's go over what was consumed.
But here's what we have. He had a Mountain Dew, which, you know, again, you're looking at something about 100 milligrams of caffeine. He had a latte from McDonald's, which is 50 to 100, and that's not too bad.
Right.
But then you get into the energy drink world, and here you're talking about products. I mean, here's a Red Bull that's small. This one, look at the size of this energy drink.
It's insane. How much
That's
caffeine is in that?
3 servings.
Wow.
So when you look at this, they could be up to 400 milligrams of caffeine, and that's 3 servings. So the energy drink products, plus they have supplements in those energy drinks that we don't know about. This is the killer. These are the killers. These are the things that the kids are using so much of and so fast that it's causing the problem. What this young man did was what we call stacking, where he was doing one, then another, and then he kept building until finally his heart gave out.
The heart can only take so much stimulant.
And the younger you are, the less caffeine you can have before your heart begins to race at a level where you're going to end up with either convulsions, a stroke, or like this kid had a heart attack from it. So it's a big issue, and parents need to be aware that their kids are drinking these energy drinks all the time. They're not safe.
They're not regulating how much they're
not
drinking.
regulated by the government at all. So there's no warning label.
Right.
So every parent should be concerned when their kids are drinking a Monster energy drink or Red Bull. And it's the same in the workplace, the same in colleges, where people are using stimulants to increase their awareness, to stay awake and get a lot of energy. These are not a safe way to do it.
All right, so your recommendation, would it be to just don't let them drink it altogether if you can?
Well, I think that anyone under the age of 18 shouldn't be drinking any energy products at all, and that there should be a warning label and an age limit on that at all. When we talk about the Mountain Dews and coffee, those are things that people need to limit how much they can take.
Right.
Especially when you're young. And that's the critical thing here, is when you're young, these kids are taking multiple amounts of these caffeine products. And again, you've got supplements that are not regulated that are in these products. They don't have to tell us how much is in there. And that's an issue in itself.
And that's a bigger story that we don't have time to get into.
That's an
is
issue
why
in
is this
itself.
allowed in the first
but
place?
for parents, they need to be aware. If they see their kids drinking Monster energy drinks, which are the most
terrifying.
popular ones,
Terrifying.
they need to say, no,
All right.
that's not a good thing to do. And especially if their kids are playing sports, because now you're increasing the heart rate at the same time.
That was a very good point. Thank you so much.
We need to do a little more education and prevention on this.
All right, you got it, Mike. Thanks for coming in. Thanks
my
for bringing
pleasure.
all of this. Coming